Good morning! Happy Monday! How is everyone this fine Monday morning? The weekend is over. Hello Deidre! Hello Paula! Hello Ashley, Queen Bees, babies and stuff. Hello, hello. Trying to do my best. I am too. I got a bit of a headache this morning. It is another dreary, rainy day. Another dreary, rainy day here. And I literally had to turn every light in the house on to make it feel like a bright, sunny day. Psych out my brain. Literally psych out my brain. I was cutting this down, getting it ready for the silicone, and I cut just a little too far, and I do not like to waste things. Silicone isn't really heavy, and I don't like wasting things, especially because you got to throw it away when you're done. So I decided to fix the corner so it will work. And I do believe I did a good job. I put some sealant on there. I'm using the tape as added backup because right along the crack I put the sealant to seal the crack, but I want to make sure that that crack does not bust open on us when I pour the silicone in. That's all. I'm just giving it some added protection. There we go. That's good. And I did find a couple pieces for us that we are going. I have my baby face to do DIY pens. So I will make a mold out of this. It's going to look really cool. And I found this charm. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you believe making a mold out of this flower is going to be so pretty. And it will set down in there like that. And then I found another kind of flower, little rose. And I like how these beads, stand out on it to make it, it's going to have the indents to make it stand out when you're doing your painting. So I have two different molds we are putting together in this container. And that's how we're going to do that. And that is going to be lots of fun. And I have my mixing container. And, oh, I forgot my cups. They're right over there. I'll get them in a minute. I need my sticks. Gotta have my mixing sticks right here. How's everybody doing today? And of course, we have our little fairy cover thing that we did out of wood, because this is wood and silicone craft Monday. So I think what we'll do is we're going to paint this first and let it dry while we're doing the silicone. So we'll put all that up there for now. Put that up there. Oh, and we are going to have to wait till next Monday to do the babies. I did prep the other one. She has a slightly different face. And so I'm going to make the mold out of both of them. But I need my, number one, this head, her head is soaking in solution now. I finally took her head off and looked down in there. She does have the double layers, and someone poured glue down in there. So I have her head in some solution. She's fine. She has no glue in her head. So most of hers have come off, and you have your lines. So if you want to put hair in there, you can. So she's ready to go. And once I get her feet in the nails, I'll be able to keep her in a standing position. And we want to mold her to where her legs come out like this. Because that way you can put pants on your baby, you can put tops on her without struggling. So I don't want her feet to be together like that when we make the mold. I want them separate. So we will put the spikes into the heels, and she will be standing up just like that, keeping her feet apart, and we will go ahead and brush the silicone on. But today, since I had to soak the other girl, we are making the molds for charm making, and I'll show you how to do that. But we're gonna paint this really quick. And I have some colors that I thought would stand out. I got metallic red, metallic gold, and I have daffodil yellow, and of course black. So we'll see. I want to do the inside yellow, the metallic gold. So why don't we start with that first and get my little thing here. And let's see, I need a little bigger brush. I want a square brush. Square, square. This'll work. How you doing, Dee? Are you hanging in there, honey? Wait till you guys see some of the pieces that I got for this. It is going to look amazing. So we are good. My sweetheart and I prayed for you guys again last night with the pre-op and everything coming up. Now, you don't have to paint the bottom if you don't want, but I always like to, especially if I'm going to add things in there. Definitely want to paint the bottom. And it'll give it time to dry while we're working on the silicone. And that way we can go into it. Now, I went through my miniature collection, y'all. I was really digging away. My sweetie said, "What are you doing over there?" I said, digging, digging, digging. Trying to look for the perfect item. Jim's appointment, oh good. Yeah, I know you said that was today, and we said our prayers for it last night. I'm glad everything went well. The Lord will always take care of us, y'all. All right. See the yellow in there? The gold, and it's sparkly gold. It's shiny. That is really pretty. Oh, no. I got to get the cups. That's what I got to go get. Hang in there, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to grab my cup. Okay. Got my cups. Deidre, you will until he... Deidre, wait until you read my story Wednesday. Oh yeah. I got my balloon story done. How many of you got your balloon story done? I made mine so fun. I just like the metallic because it looks, when you use it on wood, it looks so shiny. And I love that. See how that has a shininess to it? And I just thought red and gold would look beautiful. How's the music? Can y'all hear the music okay? I want you to be able to hear the music and enjoy the painting and the music and get some ideas. Now I get my, oh look at that y'all, that is just gorgeous. And I'm wondering, should I do the pole gold or red? What do you guys think? Paula says yes, but I don't know what she said yes to. Gold or red? Oh, that looks so good, y'all. I didn't mind, you haven't. I didn't do mine yet, haven't been well. That's all right, you still have a couple of days to get it done. Paula really used her creativity. She's got hers turned in. And I just love the fact that she put her creativity to work. It is awesome. I can't wait to read it to y'all. Okay, I say gold. Okay, Paula says gold for that. I think that would look good so let's let me get my other brush. I don't want a super big brush because oh yeah, that's gonna look good gold. Look at that. That is going to be pretty, Paula. It's going to make it shine in the back against the flowers. Yeah, that's going to look super. Wait till you guys see what I picked for it, too. Yeah, check that out. Nice. One more side to do over here. And we will have our pole all gold. There you go. Isn't that pretty? I think we're done with the gold now. I'll just put a little more right here. And you always want to blend in when you get the little drips. You want to blend them in. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do all the inside gold. Because I think that would look awesome. So we're definitely going to paint the inside completely gold. Painting for me is so relaxing, y'all. I don't know how many of you paint, but if you paint, I find myself, like when I'm sitting here not doing a live and I'm painting and working on things, it's so relaxing and my mind just wanders. I don't think of bills, I don't think of to-dos. I just let my mind wander for creativity things like, what can I do, next week? What can I do? How can I make this into something better? I just let my mind wander. Beautiful. See the inside? Awesome. All gold. That is going to look. We have the gold pole. And so we are done with our gold. Now let's go back to our red. And let's get our roof painted. Now when I get done with the roof, I'm going to show you guys what I picked out for you for this. I'd love to paint, but yeah, you got the veterans boxes you're working on, that's right. Those are important, Paula. Those gifts that you do for them, that means so much to them, more than we could even comprehend. I can almost guarantee that. Because some of our poor veterans get left out so much. And there's the roof getting done. Beautiful. Red underneath and outside. Let's get the other side done. And it lets them know that they're being thought of, even though Oh no, I got red paint on my... I'll take care of that. There, don't look too bad. Can't even really tell. Not going crazy trying to fix it either. It looks good. I do that a lot with my projects, and I have never had, in all the things I've sold, I have never had one complaint, and I've had repeat customers. So don't doubt your abilities. Or if you make a slight error, for the most part, most people know these are handcrafted items. And by being handcrafted, that means they might have flaws in them. And believe it or not, there are a lot more people who don't mind that than there are who do. See, I got a little red on there. It blended right in. You can't really even see it. You have to wrap the boxes, but don't stick the top so they can check them out. Yes. All right, we got a little more to go and we are moving on. And this is just, if you are new coming in and you haven't seen what we started with, these are the little wood things that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. And this was a well, and we changed it up for ourselves. You don't have to go by what's in here. Take the wood pieces and create your own wood project. I love these little things. I use the wood for everything. I don't just build a bird house here. No, no, no. I use the wood for so many things. I built a swing out of one of the wood planks that were in the bag there, and made a fairy swing in one of my projects that I sold. And the lady that bought it was just in love with that swing. Little knotted rope, and yep, it just tripped her trigger. So she really liked that. And there we have it, guys. Beautiful gold and red. Now I'm gonna take my my teeny tiny little brush here. And I'm not gonna make this a dark as red as the rest. I'm just highlighting where the gold and the red meet, because I think it'll give it that two-toned. And I'll show you here. Let me finish this side and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Right here, see where the gold came over the top, and so did, and I'm taking and lightly putting gold or red over it to give it that two-tone look. That's gonna look, yeah, hi Gibby Gal, how are you, Leslie? Yes, I will, but I'm not gonna paint it today. All right, getting all our sides on top. Red mixed with the gold, just lightly covering the gold to give it the two-tone effect. And it does, when you do this with keeping it light, it gives it the depth. It makes it look in depth because you've got the little bit of red paint over the gold, and it gives it the in-depth look, and I love that. And there you have it. We are done. Gold on the inside. Beautiful, bright red, shiny speckles all over it. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Let's move this. We're going to put this right here and let that dry. You know, I might be able, since this is already dry, there we go. Let me put this down here. Oh yeah, that yellow covers it better. All right. Let me get my dryer here. And we are just going to blow dry that a little bit. So I can go ahead and cover it with the red. Thank you, Paula. Deidre said, hi, Leslie. Good to see you, girl. How you been? Yeah, it kind of brought, but I think the red will cover it now with the yellow over it. Yeah. I'm almost positive it will. Beautiful, and I love how that two-tone looks. And I don't think when people come to visit, they're gonna be picking up your handmade things and see how you did the bottom. Some people do. I'm a crafter, so of course I would do something like that. But for the most part, people don't. Just us avid crafters that like to see how something is put together. So we have to be nosy and look. And that way it still blends with the yellow, covers up that huge printed number. You can't see that, and it looks pretty darn good. Make sure I have clean edges here. I don't want to have my edges messed up. Want to make sure we have clean sides. There we go. Hey, what happened to the music? There we go, y'all. It is done. Now we'll let that dry a little minute. And don't forget your hot water when you are painting. It will be so easy to clean your brushes after you put them in the hot water. I love putting them in the hot water. You know, I just hope my pad did not turn off. It might, because I don't have it plugged in. Go figure. If we lost it, that's okay, because we can sing to each other. How's that sound? Let me get it plugged in and see if that is the issue. We definitely want to get it plugged in. I'll bet you it shut itself off because I forgot to plug it in. Yep, it did. There we go. I turned it back on, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. Good. Leslie, I am glad to hear that. All right, now let me show you what I came up for this. I went digging through my miniatures and I found this wooden handmade cupboard. Now you guys all saw all these miniatures when I did my box opening for the miniatures. And I just love this piece. And it looks old and rustic, so I am going to leave it like this. And here is the pump that we are going to put right here. And now I'm looking for a little, this will be glued on right here. And I'm looking for a little cup or bowl that'll fit right there. I'm sure my granddaughters, thank you, Deidre, that's awesome, thank you. They have plenty of little bowls with their Barbie stuff, and I know Bristol, she'll give it to Granny. So that's gonna be our cupboard and pump. And I found some rope. Oh, everybody needs rope, even fairies. So what we're gonna do with this, I don't know yet, but I brought it because ideas do strike us. And then I came across this gem here with a beautiful bird on it. This used to be in an earring. And I do jewelry art now, so I tore it apart. But I love this bird, and I think it would look nice somewhere on our roof or pole. So I brought that. And then from my fairy garden of 2 years ago, I brought this beautiful, this is an earring piece, and a leaf on it, and it already has its stick to go down into whatever we use on there. And it's just gorgeous. Maybe we'll use it, maybe we won't. And I came across a birdhouse. And definitely are going to paint the birdhouse. Now, here's where I need your opinion, y'all. Should I paint it red and gold like this? Or paint it a totally different color, like black or blue? What do y'all think? Let me know. In the comments down there, let me know what you guys think. And then when I was looking through my craft stuff, I came across a Petoskey stone, Michigan State stone. It's really a 350 million year old fossil of coral reefs which thrived before dinosaurs in the ancient Paleozoic seas that once covered what we now call Michigan. Isn't that awesome? That is coral reefs, and it's a beautiful, it looks, they turned it into a pin. Now I love the stone, but I mean, now my sweetie told me I could sell this instead of, because it is a pin, and I said, I don't know, let me take it with me and I'll think about it. So let me know what you guys would do. Sell it as a pin or use it in our little thing we made here. It's not a well, but it's like a fairy house. So those are the things I got for us. And we will probably add more as we go, but these are to start it. Once it dries and we get working on it, that is our wood project. Now, our silicone project. I am going to show you. Now, these you can buy at Amazon. Let me move this out of the way for a minute, y'all. Okay. Now these you can buy on Amazon, but I recently realized that Temu is also selling the two-part system, A, B, and it's really easy to mix and pour. So if you are just learning, I do it because it's easier on my hands. I'm still going to do the dolls with you guys with this. I'm going to show you how to do this. So you take 1 part A and 1 part B, mix them together, and then pour them over what you want to make a mold out of. Now we are going to have to wait till next week to see our molds because they do take time to dry. But I'm going to show you how to do it, y'all. Let me get my cups. And because I've done this so much, I don't have to be like measuring cups and all that, y'all. I have done this so many times. So many times. And the reason I use the cups is because I can just throw them away. I don't have to worry about cleaning out stuff. I just rather throw things away. It's easier on my hands to be able to throw things away than try to scrub it up. So that is why I go ahead and use the cups. Okay. So we need 1 part A, 1 part B. So you take your throwaway, and we're gonna make sure you shake it very well, y'all. Paula says pink. Oh, like a metallic pink, Paula, or just regular pink? That would look nice too with the red. A pink birdhouse with where the black is right here. Where the black is, we could paint that a white and then paint the birdhouse pink. That would look awesome, especially against that red. Yeah, I'll have to see what kind of pinks I have. Okay. Okay, we want 1 part A, and we're going to pour it into our cup. 60-minute work time on these, guys. 60-minute work time. So you won't have to worry about, oh, I got to be Speedy Gonzalez. But you have to make sure that you let it set 4 hours or overnight. Now, when I do the babies, I make sure I just let them set overnight. I don't touch them until the next day. Nope, I won't touch them till the next day. And make sure that you do. All right, and our part B. All right. Looks like I'm gonna have to get some more of this. We are making clear silicone molds like this one. Okay, now we can throw away that. I want to make sure I have room for the stir stick. And make sure you really stir it together, guys, because one activates the other. Metallic pink to make it shine. Okay. I will look through all my pinks. I think I have a metallic pink. And I also have a rose pink. I have so when you're doing your silicone molds, y'all, it's not as hard as, now when you get to the bigger dolls and like the glass one that I broke, oh, now you can see why I was so heartsick, because it took time to make that, and it really broke my heart when I dropped it, and I'm like, my darn hands. The bigger projects do take longer, but if you are just wanting to make quick molds for your fairy gardens, your flower gardens, whatever you're making, this is a good way to do it. Ooh, that gets my hand tired. But you gotta mix it. You have to, and I can feel the warmth. You know it's mixing when you can feel the warmth. Okay, now let's throw this stick away. And what we're going to do, y'all, is we are going to make sure these are separated. We are making 2 different molds here, just to be on the safe side. I'll be able to have a little stick mold too. I'm gonna separate these and then slowly pour your silicone over the pieces that you want to mold. This part of the mold is going to be very thin. So, but it will not break. Once it hardens, it may be thin, but it will not break, y'all. It will not break unless you actually pull it apart and tear it. Then it will. Oh shoot, I should have kept that. All right, I'm gonna move it back. I don't want to disturb it too much. I'm just gonna move it back. Now if the pieces come up, for the first 60 minutes, you can work with it. After that, after 60 minutes, it will start setting on you. So don't poke it or nothing. The closer it gets to the 60-minute mark, leave it as is. Don't try to mess with it after that point, because it will ruin it for you. And yes, I should have gloves on, but I haven't touched anything, so I'm fine. All right, let me take a little bit of my A. Like I said, y'all, when you've done this as long as I have, you just know how to eyeball it. These are just about gone. I am going to have to get me some more. I need the other kind, though. So I will get the other kind. I need my stick. And you will feel the warmth as you are, see how thick that's getting now? You want to go ahead and you can poke it as long as. Now, if you are new to this and it scares you a little bit, don't mess with it, because I made my trial and error too. When I first started working with silicone and molds and everything, I just want to make sure that that top of that brooch is covered, that flower. I want it to stay, and see, this is what I mean. The first 60 minutes, it wants to, but you can see how thick it's getting. And I can put that right back down in there, and it's getting really thick. And a lot of times I'll tap it, because tapping it will cause the bubbles to pop. Now, if my stick comes up again, I'm gonna leave it, because these are separate. I only wanted the flower molds. So if it comes up again, I just leave it. All right, but like I was saying, you can feel the warmth when you're mixing the silicone. And the reason I like to make the faces clear, when I make the doll faces, I make them clear because I can paint it whatever I want to match, like give it a clown face, give it a fairy face, whatever I want to do with it. There, now we're not going to touch that again. That is going to be fine. All right. And I can feel the warmth of this. Usually the warmth will tell you that you are good to go. All right, let's do our baby face. So next Monday, you all can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in. And I want to bring it just to the top, because when it goes on a feather plaque, and I will show you that plaque next week, I want to tap it to make sure it breaks the bubbles up. All right, there we go. We have our little baby head made there. And we are going to make some silicone wings. And then you guys will see why I have the tiny little sticks here with me. When I first pour it in, I like to take it down to the point ends. All right, I'm going to need just a tad more here. Now when it comes to my silicone molds, I am a little more particular. So we have our angel wings right here, and we're gonna leave them set right here. And now, I still have enough. I'm gonna make a silicone baby. Let's see how much I have. Now these are prepped. Don't worry about it, y'all. They are already prepped. I think I'm gonna do this one. I think I have enough for the big baby. I'm gonna show you. Just pour. See how easy it is? Once you have your molds, and I like to go back and forth so it fills the entire baby up. Now this will be a silicone baby that we can lay on a leaf or a blanket. Oh, just enough. Just enough. And I always make sure it gets up in the little fingers, because I definitely don't want it. Oh yeah, it's all in there, good. Get those bubbles. You guys are just gonna love how these turn out. I think, let's see, I have enough. Where's my, right here. I have enough to do our little fairy, silicone fairy baby. I can hear Miss Paula now. Can I have it? Can I have it? She loves anything I make, y'all. I did give away one of my silicone babies a while back. Now this will be a clear fairy baby in a leaf. So you could paint it whatever colors you want. Can I have it? I told ya. Look at that, guys, what we have created today, and that's the end of my silicone there. We have fairy wings. We have beautiful molds for flowers. We have a baby head for, I'll show you what they go on next. You guys are gonna love those pens. And we made a silicone baby and a silicone fairy baby. I'm afraid to use this. Oh, hey, it's very, as long as you use cautionary, as you can see, I never touched it. As long as you don't touch it, put your hands in it, you'll be good, Leslie, because I have bronchial asthma, and I told my doctor I work with it, and he said, wear your gloves, and if you don't have gloves, make sure you don't touch it. And so, and even when I'm done, I wash my hands. So you guys are going to have to give me a minute. I always wash my hands. So I'm going to go do that, and you guys enjoy the music till I get back. Whoops! Hit the camera. I wanted to show you guys our little baby here hanging out in her solution. I could hear someone stopping in going, yeah! Here's our little baby in her solution. Yeah, getting her soaked up. All right, let me check out. Let me look and see. I have Barbie pink and baby pink, and I'll tell you what we can do. Ouch! I just hit my head on the camera. Beautiful, beautiful. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. Yeah, Leslie said, okay. Yeah, Leslie, you will be fine. I make sure to tell my doctor everything I work with so he can be aware of it. And then, I never had an issue. I've been working with silicone for years, and I've had bronchial asthma for years. I don't know what your lung problem is, but all right, here's what I'm going to do, Paula. I think this will look really neat. Let's go with, since the pink parfait is darker, let's go with the Barbie pink. This will give it the little shine we want. Makes it a little pinker, but that's why I said go with the Barbie pink. Oh yeah, you can wear a mask. I do sometimes. If I'm when I work with this, you'll see I'll have a mask on. This, don't need it. This, yes. You don't want to breathe it in. Now, there's a lot of people that work with it that don't have a mask, and that's okay. That's them. But I take precautions, like my doctor said, because he knows I'm an avid crafter. And crafting helps me deal with my RSD and my MS. So, and so that he doesn't want to take that privilege away from me. All right, look at that, y'all. Tell me that ain't gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. And I think it's gonna look nice on our birdhouse. Don't forget, guys, give me a thumbs up if you like the crafting. We are working with wood and silicone on Mondays. And this is part of our wood project that we painted first. And then we made our silicone molds, which we will get to see next Monday. And I will show you how to use the baby heads that we made, along with the fairy garden baby. All right, Miss Paula, what do you think, everybody? Miss Paula thought pink would go with the red. I think so too. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, Deidre said. Yes. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, y'all. And make sure to hit the like up there. We are going to do more like this on Mondays in the month of August. And then September rolls around, we get Halloween projects going on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I get excited for Halloween. You all know that's my favorite time of year. Spooky stories. How many of you like spooky stories? Let me know in the comments. Do you like spooky stories? Not gory stories, spooky stories. Not gory stories, spooky stories. I was told last year, you all know that I write for the radio program, Scary Stories, and I was told that by a couple of people that they love my spooky stories. They're like, they get you involved, and then it's like sitting on the edge of your seat, and that made me so happy, y'all. I don't mind criticism, but it makes you feel good when someone tells you how awesome your stories are. I love that. Paula says, me, oh, Leslie don't like scary stories. I'll bet you don't watch my scary stories then on Halloween, do you, Leslie? She'd be like, nope. Nope, sorry. No can do. My daughter's like that. My daughter won't watch any of my scary stories. She just won't. For some reason, she does not like them. There are a lot of people out there who do. They love. And I think what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm painting this little knob here, the little bird sitter. I'm painting that pink, but I'm going to go over it with red, too, because I think it would look good red, you know? All right, I think that's as far as we can go on the birdhouse. I will finish painting it, and we will definitely, that paint will be good for a little bit. Got my head soaking. That baby needs to be put on her spikes, the other baby on the spikes, and we are going to be good to go for next Monday, y'all. How many had fun? Let me know. Did you have fun in this live craft? We are working with wood and silicone for you all. So let me know if you had fun and what else you would like to see me do with wood or silicone. If you would like to see me make a project, please put it in the comments for me, and I will gladly review it and see what I can do for you. Is there a wood project you want to see? Oh, you've never seen one. Well, maybe you can try one of mine, Leslie, and I bet you. Because, see, with my scary stories, good always wins. So, I love scary stories, but I make it to always come out in favor of the other person. So, I think you would like him. I really do. Oh, you did. You saw mine. Nice. All right, you all be sure and tell me in the comments what wood project you would like to see. Here, I'll give you an idea. All the wood in here is for a birdhouse. Here's all the pieces. You have two like this. You have two big squares, four little squares. You have a round dowel and a long square. See how it sticks out on the bottom here? Here are your wood pieces. Look at those wood pieces and tell me what I could build for you out of these wood pieces. Put it in the comments down below, guys. There you go. I'll bring it up as close as I can. Can you guys see that? Can you see all the wood pieces? Try to hide it from the shiny light. There you go. That's better. And look at all the pieces and tell me what you... He says a birdhouse. It already is a birdhouse, silly. Paula says, let someone else choose. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you all so much. Don't be shy. Want to see me make something? Put it in the comments and I will review it. And you never know, you might get surprised. We are almost done with our wood project for this last week. And we will see all the molds set for next Monday. So until then, guys, I'll see you then. All right, y'all, I had to go take my medicine real quick. I was kind of late. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming in and have a wonderful week. I'll see you tomorrow, Fairy Garden Live. Wait till you see our project. You're gonna love it. Till then, y'all, be happy, stay safe, and always stay positive.